In the best-selling book, The Alchemist, there is a very interesting quotation. The quotation goes like this: every unused gift would become a curse. It actually means every blessing ignored. Every unused gift or every blessing ignored would become a curse, is what it says in The Alchemist. Now, we all know that there are gifts. We're all given a gift. Everybody is given a gift actually. Some people know their gift. Some people don't realize the gift. But each and every one of us are blessed with a gift. Some people pursue the gift and become great in what they pursue, in the gift which is given to them. And some people, though they're very interested about the gift they're given in the childhood, as they grow up, they will start taking the path which everybody is taking, a path of security, a path of stability, a path of constant source of income, a path of consistency, and they'll forget about the gift which is given to them. But what's Alchemist saying is the gift which is unused. You're given a gift, there is a gift which is wrapped, but you didn't unwrap the gift. You didn't open the gift. You never saw what is inside. And you ignored the blessing, and one day it would become a curse. In Bible, there is a parable called the parable of talents. It's one of the important parables which Jesus narrated to his disciples. It goes like this. There is a very rich man who's going abroad, and before he's going abroad, he calls 3 of his chosen servants and gives them a gift to each, a talent it's called. The first guy, he gives 5 talents. The second servant, he gives 2 talents. The third one, he gives 1 talent. Now, talent is a very big money. In today's currency, it comes up to 7 lakhs. Each talent is around 7 lakhs. 5 to 7 lakhs or more than that. So each one of them are given huge amounts of money to do something with it. And the rich man goes abroad. After a long time, he comes back. And once he comes back, he calls up 3 of his servants and he asks them, what did you do with the gifts which I've given you, the talents which I've given you? The first one says, boss, you gave me 5 talents. And what I did is I traded with those 5 talents. I did some business and I made 5 more. So here are 10 talents. So the rich man is very impressed with him and he says, wow, well done. You've done a great job. Then he calls the second one who's given 2 talents. The one who's given 2 talents also comes forward and says, boss, you gave me 2 talents and I did a business or I did some trade and I made 2 more talents out of it. Here it is, the 4 talents. And the boss is once again very impressed with what he did and he says, well done, my dear faithful servant. You've done a great job. Then comes the third one who's given the 1 talent. Now this guy comes forward and says, boss, he's unhappy with whatever happened to him maybe, but then he says, whatever you gave me, I know you're very strict with what you do. It's a very interesting statement he makes about the boss. You're a very strict one. You're a very hardcore businessman, you are. And I was worried about it. I was scared of you. So what I did is, I hid this 1 talent which you gave me in the ground. And here is this 1 talent, I got it back safely. Now the boss gets very angry. And he says, you lazy and wicked servant. You know that I'm a tough guy. You know I'm a tough boss. I reap at where I was not sown. When you know that I am that strict a boss, that particular about the funds which I've given you, the gift which I've given you, the talent which I've given you, you should have at least kept it in the bank and got the interest. You just wasted the gift which I've given you. Now he says, throw this guy in the prison. But whoever has multiplied what I gave, whoever has used the gift which I've given to them, whoever has traded the talent which I've given to them and made more money out of it, let them enter into my kingdom and they'll be given more power. So even that 1 talent which is given to the lazy servant is taken away from him and given to the ones who made use of the gifts which are given to them. The servant with the 1 talent, he's not a stupid guy. He's not innocent. He's not naive. He's actually smart. He thought doing something with that 1 talent which is given to him might put him in trouble. But see, it's not doing something with that 1 talent, with that gift, that got him into trouble. It's not doing anything with that gift. That's what got him into trouble. It's being over cautious. It's being over protective. It's being over smart. That's what got him into trouble. It's not using the gift. The one with 1 talent, he's not actually a very wicked guy. He's not a very lazy guy also. But he misunderstood the gift giver. What he thought is, what if I use this gift? What if I use this talent? What if I try to do some business with the talent? And the business can go wrong and I might be in losses. And when the boss returns, when I have to give accounts, he might ask me about that talent and then I have to tell him I'm in losses. He might get really angry. He might put me in the jail. And ultimately, that's what happened. He was put in the jail even though he played too safe. Many times we play so safe with our lives because we have a wrong understanding of the gift giver, the giver of the gift, who is God. And we try to not do anything with it. We try to live too holy a life. We try to live too pleasing a life that we don't even want to do anything with the gift which is given to us. God is saying here is, according to the understanding which you have about me, that's how I'm going to deal with you. If you have an understanding of the God, that God is a headmaster, a very strict headmaster with a stick who's going to beat you up every time you get a little late to the school, then that's what you're going to get. That's what it is. Because you call me a tough guy, because you call me a boss who reaps where he has not sown, that's the kind of boss I'm going to show you. According to your understanding of me, that's what I'm going to be to you. So it's very important to have a right understanding of the giver of the gift. There is always an element of risk when you're given a gift. If you pursue a dream, instead of taking a path which is steady and consistent and secure, there's always a risk of getting into trouble. There's always a risk of getting your salaries late. There's always a risk of your business being failed. There's always a risk of things not happening the way you expected them to happen. So there is always a risk involved in doing something with the talent which is given to you. But what is the giver of the gift saying? He says, you should have tried. If only you have the right understanding of me, you wouldn't be treated that way. The boss would not have punished him, even if he had failed in the business. Had he tried something with the one talent which is given to him, and he tried something with it, and he failed, boss would have still understood him. I don't think he would have thrown him in the jail. But boss threw him in the jail because one thing, he didn't do anything with the talent which is given. He didn't unwrap the gift. He didn't try anything with the gift which is given to him. That's one mistake he did. The other mistake he did is, he had a wrong understanding of the giver of the gift. So because he had a wrong understanding of the giver of the gift, he didn't want to try anything with the gift. He just wanted to hide the gift. How many of us are actually hiding the gifts which are given to us? We are all given different kinds of gifts. Every one of us are given a gift. Some might be given a gift of singing. Some might be blessed with a gift of writing. Some might be blessed with a gift of photography. Some might be blessed with a gift of dancing or acting. You're accountable for the gift which is given to you. One day you have to give an account of the gift which is given to you, and the giver of the gift is going to ask you, what did you do with the talent, that gift which I gave you? What did you do with it? And you can never say that I hid it, I didn't use the gift, I didn't unwrap the gift, I didn't do anything with the talent which is given to me because I was too scared, I was too worried, and I was too afraid of losing it. I was scared that I might mess it up and you will beat me up. If you say that, if you have that kind of understanding of the gift and the giver of the gift, that's exactly what's going to happen to you. Every gift which is unused would become a curse. Every unused blessing would become a curse. That's what Alchemist says. So unwrap the gift. Try to do something with the talent which is given to you. There is a risk of failing. There is a risk of things going wrong. But because you are supposed to be giving an account of the gift which is given to you one day, don't be too scared of applying it, because whether you win it or you lose it, you fail it or you succeed in it, the giver of the gift knows who you are and is entrusted you with that. He knows what kind of a person you are. He chose you to be given that gift. He knows exactly who you are. So don't be afraid of the giver of the gift or the gift which is given to you. Apply the gift, unwrap the gift, use the talent, make it a blessing.